So, last video, it's got a bit crazy where, well, it didn't got crazy. Let's just say that I didn't need to do the sounds because that's all copyrighted stuff. So this week we're gonna do it completely different. I will say that I'm just gonna talk about the results. I'm not gonna show you everything else, but I will leave links in the description down below for you guys to check those videos out. Yeah, because the lost sale got copyrighted. I will just quickly talk about it. I need to look it up real quickly because I forgot to do it. So, Moto3 race results. We'll just go there. I hope it's quick enough. And we'll just go to the Moto3. That's where it's on right now. Where can I change? Oh, here we go. Okay, so the Moto3, the winner was Andrea Mignot, in second place Sergio Garcia, and in third place Kaito Toba. And the people that did not finish in the order that it happened in: Carlos Satai, Tatsuki Suzuki, Lorenzo Fellon, Scott Ogden, Alberto Zura, Jaume Masia, and Ayumu Sasaki. And my drink is leaking. Help. And then for the Moto2, which I will go right now, the winner was, no, that is Mandalika, which we will go to after this one. The winner of the Moto2 was Celestino Vietti. In second place, Aaron Canet, and in third place, Sam Lewis. The people who did not finish were Philip Salach, Lorenzo Dalla Porta, and Barry Baltus. That was a crazy race, to say the least. Now we're gonna go to MotoGP. If I can find it in here. I swear it's supposed to be in here. It's not. Well, let's just say the winner was someone who had never won. And that it was really crazy. My drink is really leaking right now. But anyway, without further ado, we're gonna go to Mandalika, which was the newest addition to the circuit, or to the calendar. And it was crazy, to say for the MotoGP at least. For the Moto3 and Moto2, it was quite normal. Well, for the Moto2 it wasn't. Let's just say Moto3 did more laps than any other class. Well, that's supposed to be that the Moto3 do the least amount of laps. So basically, the winner of the Moto3 race was the championship favourite Dennis Foggia. In second place, Ethan Guevara. And in third place, Carlos Tatai. And then we'll look at the retired people: Ivan Ortola, Morera, who I can't pronounce his first name, Adrian Fernandez, Alberto Sura, Stefano Nepa, Andrea Mignot, and Ayumu Sasaki. Yeah. So the winner of last race retired. So that's not really good. The last one in the points was Matteo Bertelle, Matteo Bertelle. The home hero, Mario I can't remember it. I'm just gonna say Mario Agi. he got 2 points for his home, or from in front of his home crowd. And the only woman in the field, Anna Carrasco, 19th place. Are there any people that like stood out to me? Not really. I woke up for it. It was like 5 a.m. for me when the race started, and I was like, I have to sleep, but I want to watch the race. So yeah. To be fair, there's one person that stood out to me. Well, I say one. He's as old as me. Come on. And he's the only Turkish driver currently in any of the classes. And that is Dennis Ontrue. I mean, I was having my fingers crossed for him to win, to get a podium. Well, Scott Ogden stood out. The home hero stood out. Yeah, that's basically all. All there is. For me to say like who stood out. The person I'm like, who I was like, yeah, you could have done better, Kaito Toba, but I think he might have been involved in an incident in which got him to the 12th place, or he just didn't qualify good enough, or didn't qualify high enough. But yeah, that is the Moto3. The Moto2, that one was surprising. In the Moto3 they did 23 laps, in the Moto2 they did 16 laps, in which I'm like, why? Why does the Moto2 have to do like the least amount of laps while they go faster? Like, why? But it was all because of the rain that was coming. And yeah, there was rain. Yeah, the winner of the Moto2 race and Mandalika was Somkiat Chantra, who had never ever won a race before. His best result was a 5th place. And then he comes back being like, yo, I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win today. And he won. With Celestino Vietti in 2nd and Aaron Canet in 3rd. And then let's have a look at all those who retired. Simone Corsi, Kemith Kubo, Jake Dixon, and Sean Dillon. There is one thing I do need to address. One of the drivers had broken their wrist, so he couldn't be there, and that one was Barry Baltus. I don't think he will be back before the next race, which is April the 1st till April the 3rd, so probably gonna be some April Fool's jokes. But today, who stood out to me? To be fair, Pedro Costa always stands out. Ayogura stood out. Yeah, and of course Chantra, because like this is the best he can do. It's his career best ever. And Bo Benschneider, who started P5, fell down the order to P10 when he got like to turn 2, and then a few corners later he went wide and fell down to 15th place. But he always, it was like the whole race he was consistent. He was very consistent that whole race. Like somewhere between P15 and P12 all the time. So like never P16 that race. So that is consistency. And yeah, he got his first points of the season, and that's 1 point. He was the last in the points. Who am I disappointed about? Well, not disappointed. I do have to say, Aduguer, rookie. He's a rookie. P7. Like he does better than Joe Roberts or Jorge Navarro, who's been in there for as long as I've been watching it. Same thing goes for Master Shredder. I'm not sure about Alcoba. I think he's a rookie too. Yeah, he's a rookie in this class too. Yeah. The rookies, they did well. Yeah. Of course, Zonta van de Goorberg. He's a rookie. He skipped the Moto3. And he did well. Nicolo Antonelli could have been better. Gabriel Rodrigo, yeah, he's also a rookie, I think. I don't know. Philip Salaj, rookie as well. I'm thinking Romano Fanati could have been a few spots up, but I don't know if he's a rain rider or not. Oh wait, there was no rain during Moto2. It was only during MotoGP. But yeah, that is basically that. I can close these pages now because I'm not going to need them anymore. But yeah, that was the Moto3. Now we're going to go on to MotoGP, which was, in my eyes, one of the best rain races I've ever seen. Yeah, it was a good race, to say the least. It was a good race. It was supposed to start at well, the race started at 9:15 my time, so that's like 8:15 in the UK. But it was supposed to start 1 hour and 15 minutes earlier, so that's like 7. No, that's 8 p.m. for me. 7 p.m. 7 a. That was 8 a.m. for me, but 7 a.m. for the UK people. But that was all because of the rain. They eventually did a race, and that race was amazing. Marc Marquez was not there because he had a horror crash during warm-up in the morning. He is alright, he walked away, but he did get diagnosed with a concussion, which he already had, and yeah, like that's not good. So he won't be participating during the Argentinian Grand Prix. I don't think he'll be back anytime soon, really, because he already had a concussion, which made it so he couldn't finish the 2021 season. He had to miss out on the last 2 races. But yeah, this time he's out again. But the winner was Miguel Oliveira from Portugal. In second place, Fabio Quartararo, and in third, Johan Zarco. In third and second place, both Frenchmen. The people who retired: Andrea Dovizioso, who had a technical issue, and Jorge Martin, who crashed. Yeah. All the rookies who had never been in MotoGP, they finished. Like Remy Gardner, Fabio Di Giannantonio, Marco Bezzecchi, Raul Fernandez, Darren Binder, who had a battle with his brother Brad Binder, and those were all the rookies. We could say that Dovizioso is a rookie, but then again he is used to the bikes. He has raced in this class before, so we don't call him a rookie anymore. We call him a returning driver. But yeah, who stood out to me? Well, of course, Miguel Oliveira. Apparently, like, all the European drivers are rain drivers, but then again, Martin is European, he's from Spain. and he crashed. But it could have just been him drifting through a puddle of water, because there was still some water on the track, and I made him crash. But no, yeah, last 100 points, he slipped off. He slipped off the track. Got down to like the last point position, and it was game over for him. Enea Bastianini, P11. He is still the championship leader, by the way. Just saying. Well, the Suzukis both did well. Juan Mir and Alex Rins did good. Jack Miller did good as well. So yeah. But yeah. That's it for the MotoGP, for the FIM classes. Now we're going to go on to Formula 1, which was, for the Dutch drivers and Red Bull fans, a disaster. Because Max Verstappen and Sergio Perez both did not finish. Both their engines just shut off. They both just said, bye, I'm not finishing, have a great time, see you next week. And yeah, it was not good. Same thing for the McLarens. P14 and P15. That's where Haas was supposed to ride. Where Haas is supposed to be. But when you look at where the Haas's are, P11 and P5. Just like, what happened? Did they swap engines? Did they do something wrong? But yeah. Great race for the Alfa Romeo, where Guan Yu Zhao, or Zhao Guan Yu, we should say, because he's from China. Zhao got 1 point, and he was super happy about it. I mean, when you're a rookie and you get sport points in the class you want to be in the first race, you are of course happy, and he totally deserves it. And then we look at Valtteri Bottas, P6. Yeah, Pierre Gasly, very disappointing. His car caught fire at turn 3. How iconic. But also his engine shut off. The only Red Bull powered engined car left was Yuki Tsunoda in P8 with 4 points. But there's nothing we can do next week better. Nico Hulkenberg did not. Just before the Grand Prix, the news came out that Sebastian Vettel got COVID. So Aston Martin had to get their reserve driver Nico Hulkenberg in the mix, and he was surprising. He out-qualified his teammate Lance Stroll, but Stroll did better during the race. Nico Hulkenberg, P17, last one finishing. The Williams, Nicholas Latifi and Alex Albon. Latifi P16 and Albon P13. Then we go to the Alpines. Ocon P7, Alonso P9. Then we go to the Mercedeses, who had troubles during qualifying. Hamilton P3, first podium, and he got a record, which I can't remember which one it is. Probably like most times on the podium with this and this person. And George Russell in P4. But then, who is P1 and who is P2? Well, if you add it all up, it's the Ferraris. Charles Leclerc won with the fastest lap. And then Carlos Sainz Jr. in P2, making a Ferrari 1-2. Leclerc deserves it because he went 2 whole seasons with no victory. Sainz deserves it as well because he's finally at a team where he can get like some results. Not that he was I'm not saying that he didn't do that during the time when he was at McLaren, but he still did good. And then we're now gonna look at some funny moments. So I'll go and load up my Twitter and Instagram for some saved things, and we'll go and look at some of those things. Okay, we're here. We're like 4 hours later, probably, mainly because I logged in on my my old Instagram account, and like things got really crazy where I could not log in on it. I had to figure out how to delete my my account, my old account, which I finally did, and now I'm on the correct account. So yeah, there's some things that happened. For it, we had to get. I should probably like turn off my sounds, just in case. I'm not sure if you could hear my doggo barking. Where is the button to turn off? F8. There we go. Now that's off. Now we don't have any issues anymore. So the first thing I would want to show you guys is from the MotoGP was the crash of Marc Marquez. Yes. Pretty bad. He said, "I'm okay after the big crash I had this morning. For precaution and to not take any more risks, we decided to not race at the Indonesian Grand Prix. I want to thank all the MotoGP medical team at Mataram Hospital for the treatment received. Thank you for all your support messages." That's what Marc Marquez said. So yeah, he is okay. And of course you're wondering, like, what's this? Well, yeah. Lightning! It was lightning. And WTF. Jorge Lorenzo, of course. Of course, people are there to make... of course, during the people want to make you laugh. Dance moves. Yeah. During the rain. Quartararo was very happy about that, as you can see. He was like, wow, that's really good. That's really good. Yeah. And then, well, you probably already saw that it was raining. There was one woman who did an anti-rain dance. And, yeah, it worked. It really worked. But then there are, of course, people who are like, well, let me go and try it too. And let me tell you, those who tried it, they are not very clever. Yeah, just like that. You just rub it out of your hands. And that was Fabio Quartararo, the young guy. I'm not sure I'd saved anything from Formula 1 other than this weird dance. But yeah, that is it for today. Also, please do follow my two other pets, my rabbit and my doggo. They will be right here on the page, so you can follow them as well. But that's it from me for now, for this FIM and FIA After Talk. I'm back here next week for the FIA Jeddah Grand Prix, and the week after that for the FIM Argentinian Grand Prix. I forgot the name of it. But yeah, that's it from me for now. Leave a like while you're here, subscribe if you're new, and I shall see you guys next time.